So this happened at the White House.
Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking.
Welcome to another episode, y'all. Trending topics. Look, that White House got steamy today. I mean, look, I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm gonna show y'all almost the full video in its entirety. Maybe not all the way to the end, but I want y'all to watch this because this meeting between President Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and also President Zelensky, it got real heated, y'all. It got so heated. I've never seen anything like this on video. But you know what Trump did says? He ain't hiding nothing from the American people. That he's not. Because this, I mean, he actually called Joe Biden up. Y'all, let's watch this video. Let's get into it.
Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners.
He's talking
we
about
signed
Putin.
the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
Hold up, y'all. But first, look at how he's dressed. Look at how he's dressed going into the White House. No respect. Look how he's dressed. His attire is straight off going to meet with the most powerful president in the world right now and the most powerful vice president. And look how he's attired.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean. And don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve.
This man out here speaking things on America. Donald Trump caught it right away and cut it off. Let's go.
Problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October.
Wow. So this man was out here campaigning for the Democrats, and they lost. This man was out here campaigning for the Democrats because Joe Biden was feeding his pockets and giving him billions and billions and billions of dollars. Matter of fact, this man got over, I would think it's about 900, no, not 900, I'm way out of context there. This man got almost about $400 billion, y'all, in aid for the war that he's in with Russia. Almost $400 billion. And here he is asking for more money. You know who he reminds me of? Kamala Harris. That got $1.3 billion and blew it. And then she owed an extra $20 million. She got sponsored $1.3 billion and blew it. And these little Democrats out here in around the world, around the United States, they don't see an issue with that.
For some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
Look, my auntie Tracy, she would have spent that $1 billion, that $1.3 billion, and probably have damn near almost $1 billion left. Because my auntie Tracy, shoot, she gonna put that thing to use and have a lot left over. Shout out to Auntie Tracy. Let me tell you, man, people got to understand, man, like if you get the money, you don't blow the money. Donald Trump I think he only raised like $600 million and still had millions left over. Now that's a businessman. That's a businessman right there. Let's keep watching.
Speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble. Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful.
You've been alone?
You haven't been alone.
What?
You haven't been alone. We gave you, through this stupid president, 350...
Oh, y'all heard that? That stupid president, meaning Joe Biden. Oh, let me run it back.
We are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You haven't been alone.
In this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. We gave you military equipment, and your men are brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
maybe less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like that.
Y'all, Vladimir Putin is smiling right now. And he's like, thank you, Donald Trump. He is smiling right now. Where is that? He's going to see this video. And I'm sure the second this video entered the realm of social media, Vladimir Putin saw that video. I guarantee you he's over there laughing right now.
I tell you, just say thank you.
I said a lot of
except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on. I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question.
We're going to stop it right there. Pretty much, Joe Biden, he flunked out. The Biden-Harris administration flunked out. They were giving this man money every time he came to the ATM. They were just dishing out money to this man. And this man had Joe Biden on like a puppet on some strings, y'all. To the point where this man got almost $500 billion out of the American people's pockets. See, that's wrong. That is absolutely wrong. And then what happens is taxes got raised on Americans. We saw this economy. Now, we're not just talking about this. This is not the only reason why. We're talking about funding other wars, helping Israel, all of that. I mean, all that money going out there. Look, I'm tired of seeing people take advantage of America. I'm tired. That's the reason why I'm all for tariffs. I'm all for tariffs, man. How in the world can well, let me say this. Let me rephrase it. Why American banks cannot do business in Canada, but Canadian banks could do business in America? How, Sway? How? Running my blood pressure up. I got to put my glasses on. My vein in my neck is standing up now. Look, I'm just fed up, man. I'm fed up of Mexico taking advantage of America. I'm fed up of Canada taking advantage of America. I'm fed up of China taking advantage of America. I'm fed up of Ukraine taking advantage of America. I'm fed up of Israel taking advantage. And they're just leeching. We got to stop it, man. We got to stop it. For our economy to get back to where it was at one point in history, we have to have, systems put in place so we can save our economy and save the American people. That's what I think, y'all. I know a lot of y'all out there who call yourself so-called Democrats won't understand because you are brainwashed. You're brainwashed. But for the real ones who understand, hey, we're seeing eye to eye. See you in the next video. Peace.